Okay, welcome back. We're going back to back, as you might know. We just did the Friday. Now we're doing the Saturday. It is Saturday today, so hopefully we'll get a gold star. We did fail to get a gold star on the Friday because we did it one day late. I don't want to talk about it, but it really hurts. And yeah, I put on a jacket so I don't look like a floating head. But anyways, let's just get started here. Weaving technique named after a city in the Levant. Weaving technique. Not too familiar, but maybe with the support of a couple letters we can get that. Straight shooting. Could be like legit or like legal. Pretty please. Odd number of letters, so it's not gonna be like can I. But maybe it's something like pretty please. Pretty please. Won't you ever feel like you're more than perfect, whatever? But I don't know. Big name in flatware. I don't know. Pirates lack stereotypically. They lack two legs. They usually have one and one peg leg. They have one eye and an eye patch. They lack decorum stereotypically. Bit of attire, supposedly named for its original bright red cloth. Well, I guess this isn't sewing. I was gonna say lots of like cloth related clues, but no. Elba. I guess this has to be Idris. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but for me it has to be. Part of a fancy place setting. Fancy restaurants typically have like a big plate and a small plate. Sometimes they have big, medium, small. They have like 2 sets of forks, 2 sets of knives, and 2 sets of spoons. Fancy place setting. Could be like a place mat. It could be like some sort of cloth or tablecloth. I don't know. Blank Taylor. Bengals coach. Yeah, miss me with that. Really bright. Could be like smart. It could also be like physically just like luminous, but I don't know. Musician composer Anderson of ABBA. I guess this is going for, well, I guess Anderson could also be a first name. I was gonna say it's going for a first name and that's their last name, but yeah, I don't know. Threads that are hard to find. Threads. This could be like threads in relation to cloth and clothing, or it could be threads like a forum, like on Reddit. Maybe it could be threads as in the new meta, or sorry, the new Twitter. Although I guess that's more like blue sky. Letter that starts the most words in the dictionary. I have a feeling it's got to be like RSTLNE, one of those. Probably not E. RST, S or T. Classic candy brand discontinued. Wonka is the only candy brand that I can think of that's 5 letters right now, but I'm pretty sure they have not been discontinued. Things put into decks. Cards. Could be a card deck, but I kind of doubt it for a Saturday. Okay, so we're in trouble. Out of this world. Swallows. This could be bird related. It could be ingestion related. London and Budapest have had them since 1863 and 1896. Oh, London and Budapest, capital cities. Order from an impassioned drill instructor. Get down and give me 20. Impassioned drill instructor. Doesn't really help. Sylvia Blank, so-called Grand Dame of British cinema. Sylvia I know is Plath. Goldfish. Could be a koi. Could be a koi. In a grand style. Like bigly. Straight shooting. I feel like in a grand style, the tense makes it sound like it could end in ly, and the 3 letters could be big. I don't know. Soul could be like only or lone. What does that look like? Only. What does lone look like? IOGN, that looks way worse. Maybe it's only. Could be like the bottom of your foot. I don't know. Salty drink. People often say, or people sometimes will describe like the drink as like the ocean. Could this be like a sea, S-E-A? Or could it literally be a salty drink, which is like, I don't know, a broth? More savory than salty necessarily. Comestible, mentioned in That's Amore. I don't know. Thoughtful types. I don't know. Traffic controllers. Could be like network proxies. I'm thinking like web traffic, not like literal traffic. Here on Earth, they beg to differ. People who beg to differ. Free thinkers, maybe. Devil's advocates. Doesn't fit. They cover top stories. This could be like top, like, is this like a fashion, like fashion weekly or something? Top stories? I don't know. Place for subs. I don't know. Whalers Hall? Could be a catch. Threads that are hard to find. Okay. Giuseppe Blank 2010s. Italian PM in the 2010s. I don't know. Bit of color. Could be a tinge. Or a hint, a tinge. A shade. Did I get this one? Things put into decks. Yeah, I'm starting to think that this isn't gonna be cards. It's probably gonna be, maybe it's like patio related. It'd be like toner. I don't know if that's something you put in wood. I know it's something you put in printers. I feel bad enough already. Don't make it worse. You're not helping. I don't know. To disregard, go all in. These are too long, so we're gonna come back to them if we get more letters. Solid red ball. Solid red in the game of pool, which I might play today. The game of pool, striped balls are 9 through 15. So I guess maybe the solid balls would be 1 to 7. 8. The 8 ball is black. Solid black. So I guess it could be 7. This could be 3. We're gonna go 3. Although I could have just gone down a entirely wrong line of thinking, and maybe it's not referring to pool balls at all, but whatever. The Occupy has a desk. Maybe it's not tinge, because I think this might be like to sit at. Occupies a desk. Something at. Not necessarily though. That's unreal. A lie. A lie is not real. A lie is false. Paul, who plays a little role in the Marvel Universe. Paul Rudd plays Ant-Man, who's a huge role in the Marvel Universe, but is physically tiny, or can be physically tiny. Small egg producer. Not sure. 100%. All total. Full. Something like that. Abbreviated ending. Not sure. You got me. I lied. You got me. I lied. I don't know. But lie is already in. Unless this isn't lie. Maybe this is fib. Maybe this is fib. And this is I lied. Or maybe both of them are wrong. Let's see. Wise guys. Like monks. feel pretty wise to me. Hopes? Not necessarily, but maybe. 1964 Hitchcock thriller. Not gonna know that one. Quick pick. Quick pick could be like a selfie or a like a candid. No, those can also take some time. Let's be honest. New Year's Day. New Year's Day. It's January 1st. Abandon as plans. Flake on. Plagued by his guilt. Got the lead out. Or got the lead out. Yeah. Not looking good. Acted in a grandfatherly way. Tired in a way? What solving a Saturday Times crossword might earn you? A gold star. It's not 3. Wait, how is that informal though? Maybe it's not gold star. A Saturday Times crossword might earn you. It's not. I'm gonna put 3 back. Because it's not gonna be gold star if it's informal, right? Thimphu native. Thimphu. Is this in the country of Bhutan? It could like be like Bhutani. To go all in. I don't know. But this is gonna be Tremor. It's a groundbreaking event. 2000s. Or double O's. Year Y2K. Like shrimp etouffee. Not sure. Tried out. It may go across the board. Ribbons, but not medals. Wine's partner might be dine. Wine and dine is the saying, so maybe it's not. I lied. You got me. Caught. Maybe it's wine and dine. Kickstart. Silent approval might be a nod. And a stereotypical tattoo on a poker player's arm. Maybe it's an ace. To have an ace up your sleeve. I'm guessing. I don't know. Got the lead out. Or got the lead out. I don't know what the... Like, I think maybe the regular way of reading this, it would be got the lead out. And it would be like... have like told a secret or like spilled. But maybe with the question mark, that's suggesting maybe it's got the lead out, or maybe it's got the lead but a different lead. I don't know. Abbreviated ending. It'd be like et, but normally that's ETTE. Or it's maybe it's ETC, etc. The Hitchcock thriller. I don't know. New Year's Day. It's gonna be 1-1. January 1st is 1/1. Plagued by as guilt. It'd be like rended by. I like Bhutani. Ridden. You're guilt ridden. I guess this could be something cred. Is this like word cred? It's definitely not street cred, I'll tell you that. Because I've solved many Saturday New York Times crosswords and I don't have much street cred. Go all in. Acted in a grandfatherly way, Giuseppe something. It may go across the board. A queen. A queen goes across the chessboard. Marnie, I'm guessing, is the Hitchcock thriller. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to go with the downs on that one. Street cred. Cred makes it informal, but I just don't know what the... I'm just gonna put word cred. I don't know. I don't know if people say that, but like it's something. Ends in... it's a 4-letter word that ends in RD, and it fits. So like, whatever. You got me. Dunno. Be like, I don't know. Small egg producer could be quail egg. Quails produce small eggs. Here on Earth, they beg to differ. They cover top stories. So these two are both going to be theys, which are both plural. Maybe this is an S and this is an S. We have to defer to these type of tactics because yeah, it's looking kind of hard. They cover top stories. Quick pick could be like a snapshot. Abandon as plans could be to not flake on. Scrap would be to like throw them out, but doesn't quite fit the full clue. We're gonna end in ED. We're gonna end in LY. 2000s. Like retro or something, but I don't know. Ribbons but not medals. I was gonna say like claw, but that doesn't really make sense. Kickstart is to like maybe up. This it could be start with an S. Got the lead out. Past tense, maybe it ends in an ED as well. Got the lead out. Quick pick could also be a Snapchat. I know the Gen Zers still use that. So this feels significantly harder than the last Friday that I did. I heard the last two ones were supposed to be pretty easy, or like easier than normal. Everyone's view of difficulty on crosswords is going to be different, but the general consensus was that they were a little more... there was less complexity here on Earth. But yeah, no, this one feels pretty darn tricky to someone like me. Acted in a grandfatherly way. You would care. You would see something. Place for subs. Be not gonna be deli because it's not places for subs. But it could be like a bread, be sandwich related. Like a restaurant or a store. Whalers Hall, we're gonna say it's catch. Go all in. To disregard. And to I feel bad enough already. It. Things put into decks. Tarot decks is not going to be the answer here. Threads that are hard to find. Oil. Cabs. Cods. Cubs. Yeah, let's look at this. Bit of a tire, supposedly named for bright red cloth. Big name in flatware and straight shooting. Pretty please. Oh, I don't like any of these. We're just gonna take them all out. I do like koi. Weaving technique we're not going to get just off the dome, but I feel like we've seen this in a previous crossword. Weaving technique. I feel like maybe we've seen it. City in the Levant. Don't know where that is. Pretty please. Pirate's lack is not going to be decorum. May I? Something I? Can't I? Can't we? Can I not? Why can I not? No, here on Earth is to be mortal, is to be... There's another word for that I'm just not thinking of. They beg to differ. People in debate. People in Model UN. Well, I guess people in Model UN would rather agree. What is the other one? In debate club. No. They cover top stories. Something fashions. Could it be fashions? Fashion magazines. Why is it death? I feel bad. This one is gettable. I feel like anyone in quotes is relatively gettable. I feel bad enough already. Is this it? Is this I? It can't be I something. It can't be the single word I because that's featured in the clue. It. So if it's it. Acted in a grandfatherly way. It'd be like a menu. Again, it can't because it's four. That's 4 letters, and we need 5. But it could be like sandwiches, subs. What else is a sub? Like a substitute teacher. Like a submarine, ocean. Could it be the ocean? Probably not. Deep sea. No. Deep seek. Well, that's something else. Tried or tired in a way. To be like a tired old joke would be old or stale. Or overused, to be tired. Like shrimp etouffee. Not helping. Tried out. Maybe it's tasted. Like try out a dish. I guess to try out for like a sports team would be to... I mean, that's just what it's called. Could it be like audition? I mean, it doesn't fit, but could it be like... How do you try out for like an acting role? You like read? Going for a read? I don't know. Table read? That's unreal. %. Wise guys. Could it be gurus? Kickstart? Could be the spur? Got the lead out. Oh, maybe it's erased. To erase pencil lead. Could be to get it out. To abandon as plans. Is to scuttle? Doesn't make sense. But wise guys starting with S? And 100%, huh? Ribbons but not medals. Asthma. Could be an I. Ribbons but not medals are pasta. Pasta ribbons. Or farfalle. Is that what farfalle is? The ribbon pasta? 100% could be pure. I'm taking out tasted. 100% juice. Pure juice. Tried out. Do you scuttle plans? Wise guys. Tried out could be tested. Okay, so maybe I had tasted, but maybe only one letter was wrong there. Like shrimp etouffee. That's unreal. Starting with or blank blank T. Maybe it's not. I don't love those. I think quail makes sense though. Snapshot makes sense given that pasta I feel like is right. Wise guys. The 2000s. Maybe it's not snapshot. A quick pick. Well, having these feel right doesn't really help that thought. Abandon as plans. Occupy as a desk. Could be like a desk of like you could be like elected to office. Be to seat, to unseat. I don't know. This is hard. Out of this world. Alien. Unreal. So Unreal's in this clue, so it's not gonna be like something like Unreal, but it could be like not sure. We're gonna put back only. We're gonna put C for now, because it's a guess and we need some of those. We're gonna put in something else. I don't know what. Bit of attire. Thoughtful types, traffic controllers. It's not gonna be like cones or anything. Great shooting. Big name. Bit of attire. Part of a fancy place setting. Letter. Okay, we're gonna guess T. What if it was T? Out of this world. Really bright. Shiny. Sunny. Swallows. Okay, maybe it's S. Swallows. Birdies. Ingests. Could this be metros? Have they had metros since the 1800s? Order from an impassioned... Could it be like in? Or it? Really bright. Be wicked smart. It's probably not S-M-O-T. Neon. It could be neon. Something in. To get in. Pretty please. What if this world could be divine? Pirates lack is virtues or... Pretty please. I'm begging you. I beg you. I beg you. Okay, that works. Okay, swallows could be to abide by. A city in the Levant starting with D-A-M, huh? Again. It's again. Damask. Damask. Could it be abides? Pirates lack is vitality? Oh, it's Damask or Damask. Sylvia sins. Is it vitality? What would that look like? Here on Earth? No. Could it be ing? And this could be like something. They beg to differ. Difficult people would beg to differ. People who are feeling combative on purpose. Not the people I love to hang around with. Classic candy brand. What if it was Wonka? I don't think it is. I can't even put it in. Can't bring myself to put in that sort of guess. I feel bad enough already. I beg you. I feel bad enough already. Please stop. Leave me alone. Now I'm Smite posting. That's someone's ult line, huh? That's Aphrodite's ult line in Smite. Leave me alone. I feel bad enough already. Don't push me. Don't bother. Don't bother. Doesn't fit. Even if Tinge was wrong. Even if Tinge was wrong and Catch was right, it doesn't fit. Don't. It could be don't rub it in. I like that. I like that a lot. And it makes me think Tinge is right. Disregard. Probably ends in CE. NCE. Or it could be NCH. But this is... IH wouldn't make much sense. Disregard. Maybe it's not word correct. This has got to be a vowel. To be tired. Broil. Brood. Here on Earth. Okay. It's been 34 minutes, huh? Go all in. Disregard. Disregard something is to ignore it. Is to leave it alone. To Whale, don't rub it. I'm starting to think maybe it's not don't rub it in, or maybe it's not tinge. Things put into decks could be like jacks. Ones, twos, threes, fours, fives, sixes, sevens, eights, nines, tens. Jacks is the only thing that fits. Then a bit of color could be starting with J. I don't love it. Part of a fancy place setting. Bit of attire supposedly named for its original bright red cloth. Acted in a grandfatherly way. I like don't rub it in, so let's start here. Starting with the D, what do grandfathers do? They they doze off. They doze off mid-meal in a restaurant. It could be dozed. It could be duped. Do they trick people? Doled. Dared. Some grandfathers you could describe as particularly daring. Go all in. To blow it all. To blow a fuse was from the last crossword. To book. Could it be to book? Disregard is to what? Could it be W? What if it was word cred? I guess this can't be like Ann Taylor. That's the only famous blank Taylor I know. Part of a fancy place setting. Forks, knives, plates. Tray ends in Y. Flannel doesn't fit. Plaid. Plaids doesn't make sense. Shrimp etouffee. I feel like that's like soupy. Or at least like kind of like maybe I'm thinking of shrimp and grits, like gritty or like pasty or almost liquid. No. Comestible. Thoughtful types. Something men. If it ends in N and not S, the plural could be something women. Air traffic controllers, network traffic, cookies. Clear your cookies. Things put into decks. Threads that are hard to find. Threads plural is already maybe like a synonym or a slang way to say clothes. What's a rare cloth? Comestible. I don't know what comestible. Oh, but I know that's a. Okay. When the sun hits your eye. Only I knew what this meant. Or when the moon hits your eye or something. Like a big pizza pie. What else is mentioned in that? I don't really know. I only know pizza pie. Could it be pizza pie? 2 Z's? What would this be? Laser? Could be blazer? I mean, I like that a lot. Zach Taylor? Maybe? Okay. We're gonna go for it. Pizza pie. This is a big moment. If this is right. If this is right, then oh, this could be like okay. Yeah, okay. Huge breakthrough. My mind was going a mile an hour. That's slow. A mile a minute. Okay, let me explain. Traffic controllers. Illegal trafficking. Those who control that, people who narcos. Threads that are hard to find, thread, clothes, attire, hard to find, camouflage, camo. Straight shooting, to shoot straight is to have no spin. In a grand style is to be noble, a la nobly. Big name in flatware, one something, or it could be Onita. Thoughtful types who think, types who have thoughts, idea men. We are so back. Things put into decks, capes, tapes, vapes, things put into decks, huh? Bit of color. It could be tapes, and I'm gonna put tinge back because I like it. Okay. Top right feels pretty good to me. Pirates lack. If we could get this, that could unlock the rest of this section. If we could get this one. We could get maybe Here on Earth. I'm thinking it's UN something. It could be... This is already plural, so that's the only clue we have. They beg to differ, huh? It could it be debate? Maybe not. Anyways, this is maybe... What if this was an N? Because I feel like Here on Earth is like ungodly, ascended, untethered. Doesn't make sense. To be untethered would be risen above Earth. But pirates lack could be vitamin C. Now that I'm looking at it, because they stereotypically pirates get scurvy, which is due to a lack of vitamin C. So sure, Here on Earth, on something. Not seeing it though. Is this nobly or noble? In a grand style. I think it's gonna be nobly. Oh my god. This is from How to Train Your Dragon? It is. It's the jazzified version of How to Train Your Dragon. I didn't even know this was on this playlist. But I know that I had music off in the last one. So I made sure I turned it on this time. Disregard. Something once. Don't even follow, like, follow once and never again. Something once. Disregard. To go all in. Could it be OUH? Could it be rough? Ernts. That makes sense. Disregard. Actually, now they say it like that, maybe it's a noun. Maybe it's the acting with disregard, not to disregard something. So if you act with disregard, you act with you don't care. You don't pay attention to things. Word cred. What would be started with W here? Nothing. To go all in, to bear it all, to be Oh, to dote. To dote could be to act grandfatherly. You can dote over your grandchildren. Absolutely you can. Because I was thinking this could be bet the house is normally what I'd say. Bet the house? Not going to get this proper noun, so we're going to skip. Place for sub. Yeah, normally you say bet the house. I like that a lot. But a whaler calls a catch. Could it be types? A whaler catches... I don't know what kind of whales they catch. Or maybe they catch sights. Maybe a whaler isn't one that kills whales, it's one that is whale watching. Yeah, I don't know. I like catch more than I like house. And I like tinge more than I like house. Bet the something. Come back here though, because we can get this. This is gonna be nerd cred. Not word cred, nerd cred. That I do have. Very well part of my... I'm a self-described nerd. Absolutely I am. And now to disregard is to not care. But if it's a noun, like we said, maybe it's act with non-caringness, non-avoidance. It would be avoidance. N something H makes nonchalant. Absolutely. Okay. Be here on Earth is to be under the sun. Is this a dually? What's a dually? I know that's just a character in the bazaar. Dually this, dually that, but maybe it's also something at a fancy place setting. Place for subs. A bench? A lunch? Yeah, you could have a sub for lunch. Lenny Anderson? Maybe. Contrarians, that's what they're called. Contrarians. Okay, so obvious. Dunno feels right to me now. Occupy at a desk would be to sit at. Tired is banal. Okay, something's wrong here. Tint? Tinked? Oh, bet the ranch. Tinked, huh? I don't know how I feel about that one just yet. Actually, I do. It's not positive. Tint. I said tint, but it's not tint. It's tinked. I feel like that's... Is that like a different spelling of the same thing? I don't know. Classic candy bar or brand discontinued. Maybe it's a Z, something with Earths. We're going to put dually because that's something that we said. I don't know what it means, but it's something that I've heard of. They cover top store. Maybe not. Undulation? Insulation? Insulation covers top stories of a building. Doily. Insulations. Okay. We're going to just guess letters here. Hertz. Jalen Hurts. Julia Rob Hertz. Ponte. Pertz. Pertz. It could be right. Could be Nertz, Nont, Nante. Anyways, we're going here. Wise guys, we're almost done. Keep it under an hour. Just keep it under an hour. I was aiming for 30 minutes considering the last two Saturdays that we've done, but yep, did not end up that way. These are significantly harder. Abandon as plans is the scuttle. What if that was right? Creole. Maybe it's describing the cuisine of shrimp etouffee. Could be Creole. The O's. Aughts? Could it be aughts? Sages. That's unreal. It's an act. Aughts. We're gonna guess nerds. Berts. 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 Berts? Bonte? Berts? Guessing letters. Guessing letters. Guessing letters. Guess. Okay, what's our best guess? I think it's nerds. That means there's something else. I already didn't get a... I'm tempted. I'm tempted to check. I'm tempted to check, but let's just look over all of them. Could it be indulation? Maybe it's not Lenny Anderson. I don't know that I've heard of that before. Leone? Well, Contrarian's right. Under the Sun is right. This. Nonchalance, bet the ranch. Tinked, I'm still not happy about that. To sit at. Quail, dunno. This is all. Aughts feels like, I mean, that's a word, and that's, I don't know. Like a word, I'm accepting that as true, because act feels right. Scuttle? I haven't heard that before, but it's a word, so we're going... Okay, these are the ones that I'm not sure of. They cover top stories. Something elations. They cover top stories. Something's elations. Emulations. Evaluations? No. Might not be lunch either, to be fair. I just think lunch would be a natural place you would have a sub sandwich. It could be dinner. It could be brunch. It could be... Yeah, I don't know. They cover top stories. I liked what we had though. If the error is somewhere else. Wine and dine, nod, nerd cred, Bhutani, tremor. Tested, Creole, aughts. Oct? Could this be October? That makes no sense. I like this being insulations. We got top stories. We got the top levels of a tall building. Under the sun, contrarian. Insulations. Could it be Kenny Anderson? Could it be could it be beach? Subs aren't on the beach though. I like this being nerds. Bench. Tench, hench. Wench. These three letters. Well, yeah, let's just say proper noun. Proper noun. Proper noun. Place for subs can only be lunch. Can it be something else? This is killing me. The fact that there's only three letters. I mean, we could brute force it. This is probably going to be a vowel. What if it's an A? Ranch. Ranch is already in the puzzle. Jenny? Could it be Jenny? Jenny Anderson. 2 men, 2 women, right? In ABBA. Go all in is, yes. Place for subs. Junked? Junction? Place for sub? Oh, the bench. Oh, it's of course it's bench. Of course it's bench. The substitutes. We said it earlier. Okay, we've just been thinking for so long. It's not fair. Now we guess letters. Thank the freaking Lord. Really tough one. My eyes are burning. Also, can someone tell me why it feels so good to rub your eyes like this? Because it makes my eyes red and dry, but it feels so good. Anyways, really tough Saturday for someone like me. Too many proper now. Tinked? Tinked? In hindsight, all of them are so gettable. But in foresight, which is the opposite of hindsight, quite difficult. Anyways, hope you stuck through it. Thanks for watching. See you for the next one.